Underground Founder Acharya, BBT Founder Acharya, Savior of the whole world, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Acharya Ashtottarishta Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Nama Acharya Shri Haridas Thakur ki jai. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। ब्रजभूमि वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथ पुरी धाम की जय। गंगा मैया यमुना मैया की जय। भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय। सामवेद गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। पतित पावन हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। श्री श्री रुक्मिणी द्वारकाधीश की जय। श्री श्री रुक्मिणी द्वारकानाथ की जय। श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जय। श्री गौर निताय की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद ट्रांसेंडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय। प्रसादम डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। All glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatir-uttama shloke Bhaktir-bhavati nishtike Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha Nandagopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Reading from Canto 2, Chapter 5. Okay, so it's the first one. Oh, okay, yeah. So Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. I offer my obeisances to Lord Vasudeva, that is Krishna. I offer my obeisances to Lord Krishna, Vasudeva. Then we say Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam. We offer our obeisances to Lord Narayan, Naranarayan Rishi, Devim Saraswati Vyasam, to Mother Saraswati, who is goddess of learning. We seek their blessings. Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. By regularly reciting from Srimad Bhagavatam, all that is unwanted within our heart, it is destroyed. And the devotional service towards the Lord, it is arisen. Then Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha. I offer my obeisances to Krishna, who is the son of Vasudeva and Devaki. Nanda Gopa Kumaraya, who is also called as son of Maharaj Nanda. Govindaya Namo Namah. I offer my obeisances to Govinda, who is the maintainer of cows and brahmanas, and who loves cows. So these are the prayers which we sang. Now we'll move to the verse. Is that okay, Maharaj? Okay. So text 9. Brahma Uvacha Samyak कारुणिकस्येदं वत्सते विचिकित्सितं यदहं चोदितः सौम्या भगवद्भिर्यदर्शने ब्रह्मोवाच सम्यक् कारुणिकस्येदं वत्स्यते विचिकित्सितं यदहं चोदितः सौम्या भगवद्वीर्यदर्शने ब्रह्मोवाच सम्यक् कारुणिकस्येदं वत्सते विचिकित्सितं यदहं चोदितः सौम्या भगवद्वीर्यदर्शने ब्रह्मोवाच ब्रह्मोवाच सम्यक् कारुणिकस्येदं वत्स्यते विचिकित्सितं यदहं सौम्या भगवद्वीर्यदर्शने ब्रह्मोवाच सम्यक् कारुणिकस्येदं भगवद्वीर्यदर्शने माताजी ब्रह्मोवाच सम्यक् कारुणिकस्येदं वत्सते विचिकित्सितं यदहं चोदितः सौम्या भगवद्वीर्यदर्शने ब्रह्मोवाच सम्यक् कारुणिकस्येदं वत्सते विचिकित्सितं यदहं चोदितः सौम्या भगवद्वीर्यदर्शने ब्रह्मोवाच Lord Brahma said, Samyak, perfectly, Karunikasya, of you who are very kind. Idam, this. Vatsa, my dear boy. Te, your. Vichikikshitam, inquisitiveness. Yat, by which. Aham, myself. Choditaha, inspired. Saumya, O gentle one. Bhagavat, of the personality of Godhead. Virya, prowess. Darshane, in the matter of. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. Lord Brahma said, My dear boy Narada, being merciful to all including me, you have asked all these questions because I have been inspired to see into the prowess of the Almighty Personality of Godhead. Purport. Brahmaji, being so questioned by Naradji, congratulated him, for it is usual for the devotees to become very enthusiastic whenever they are questioned concerning the Almighty Personality of Godhead. That is the sign of a pure devotee of the Lord. Such discourses on the transcendental activities of the Lord purify the atmosphere in which such discussions are held, and the devotees thus become enlivened while answering such questions. It is purifying both for the questioner and for one who answers the questions. The pure devotees are not only satisfied by knowing everything about the Lord, but are also eager to broadcast the information to others, for they want to see that the glories of the Lord are known to everyone. Thus, the devotee feels satisfied when such an opportunity is offered to him. This is the basic principle of missionary activities. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupah Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guruho Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha. Shri Rupam Sagrajatan Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadhvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. He Krishna Karuna Sindho Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute. तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरम्. Hare Krishna. So I seek blessings, Maharaj and all senior devotees, so that I can speak something glorifying Lord for all of your pleasure and for my purification. So here we see that in first 8 verses, Narad Muni is asking questions, mainly about creation. He thinks that Brahmaji is the original creator, but then he gets a doubt why he is meditating. So then he asks questions, and from this verse, Brahmaji is now answering them. So we see in this verse, Brahmaji is thanking Narad Muni. So we see this trend in whole Bhagavatam. Whenever somebody asks questions about Krishna, the other devotee becomes jubilant. Like to start with, Shukadeva Goswami, he says, Munaya sadhu prishtoham bhavadbhir loka mangalam yat krita krishna samprashto yenatma suprasidati. So Shukadeva Goswami, he congratulates, Parikshit Maharaj. He says these questions are the just questions which are beneficial for everybody. Loka Mangalam. Why? Because it's about the personality of Godhead. And he says it will bring good to you and good to everyone. Again, in this canto itself, actually, the first verse, same theme, wherein Shukadeva Goswami is saying, Variyane te prashna kurto lokahitam rupaha. Again, my dear king, your question is glorious because it is very beneficial to all kinds of people. And the answers to this question is the prime subject matter for hearing. And it is approved by all transcendentalists. So later again in 11th canto, Narad Muni, when he is speaking to Vasudeva, again he glorifies it for questions asked by Vasudeva. So it says that Prabhupada also writes in one of the purport, everybody is making inquiry. The birds are getting up in the morning and chirping, where is my food? So yes, we have to inquire, but if we inquire about Krishna, then that inquiry becomes glorious. So this is the Brahmaji, even being father of Narad Muni, he is thanking his son for allowing chance. So whenever we get chance to speak about Krishna, we should be ecstatic, because it's purifying for us and it's beneficial for everybody, as mentioned. So this is the first kind of the mood in which Brahmaji is answering. But in the purport, Srila Prabhupada brings forth very important point. He says he mentions that how when devotee is asked about Krishna, he becomes very happy to answer, and this is the basic principle of missionary activities. So in today's discussion, we'll see about missionary activities, how historically it happened, what is the current perception about missionary activities, and then going forward, what should be our role, and then we'll also see that why we should do this and in which mood we should do this. So historically, if we see that in Vedic times, the acharyas or great scholars, they used to go and debate other people so that to increase the consciousness and understanding of other people and general mass of people. Like Ramanujacharya, he traveled extensively and he used to have a debate with those Mayavadi scholars. The reason was not to prove one's superiority, but the reason was to help everyone to raise their consciousness and to bring it to the highest reality as given in the Vedic scripture. So, but there also we see that the kings, they used to celebrate whenever somebody used to, establish some point, and then the whole kingdom used to follow that teaching. And that's how, this initially Buddhism spread, then Shankaracharya spread his Mayavad, and even for that matter, Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, they established the Vaishnava principles. But after that, what happened in the medieval times, mainly missionaries were connected with a political purpose. So mainly Christianity and Islam. So generally, whenever the missionary means, Christian missionary stands in front, right? So they went all over the world to establish, the Christianity, but it was different from how historically it was done. Why? Because historically, the activities of preaching, the purpose was to raise everyone's consciousness, but in the later time, in modern time, it became a tool for politicians to expand their own propaganda. So, the Christians, they came to South America, they wiped out, the Mosaic community and their, original communities. The Protestants, they came to North America, and then Indians here, it became now, very rare species, right? Even they went to, India, all parts of the world basically. Same way with Islam. You follow or I'll kill you. So because of this whole time, the word missionary got such a negative notion that whenever you say somebody, these are missionaries or these are preachers, people tend to, follow social distancing norms, not 6 feet because of COVID, but because they have seen the destruction this particular phenomenon has done. That for one's own political reason, they had destroyed, completely societies and faiths, and even there had been massacres. So, in that sense, though historically these preaching activities were glorious for everyone's purpose, in today's day, it has got this wrong connotation. And here, Prabhupada is directly saying, this is the basic principle of missionary activities. So we should be missionary, Prabhupada is saying in one sense, right? But then what sense he is saying? It's not in the sense what, these politicians, they used these, religions for. But it's in a sense to make aware people that yes, you are not this body, you are spirit soul. Your eternal position is serving Krishna. And if you do this, then you will be happy in real sense, for which everybody is looking for happiness. So, yes, we have to do this missionary activities. Prabhupada said, pranache jar sehetu prachar. Prabhupada used to quote Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, that if you have life, you will preach. And again, we have quotes, why we should preach, why we should do this missionary activities. Because first, it's Ajna of our spiritual master, it's order of our spiritual master. He says, order of even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the original spiritual master, he says, Jara dekha tara kaho Krishna upadesh, amara agya guru hai tara yei desh. Then Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Prabhupada used to say, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur or Bhaktivinoda Thakur, they would have established, all the Krishna consciousness movement into, all the towns and villages, but they left some work for us, like that he used to say, right? So Prabhupada also could have done much more. He has already done, unimaginable, big feats, but he has kept something for us also to do. So we should, pitch in our part like a squirrel. She was doing, while building the Ram Setu, while building the bridge to Lanka. So same way, why we should preach? Because first, it's order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it's order of spiritual master, then it makes Krishna happy. Krishna says, Bhagavad Gita 68-69 verse, 18 chapter, that there is no one more dearer to me than one who preaches. Why? It's simple, na? Suppose a father is there, he had many sons, and few of his sons, they left him, and they are rotting somewhere in homeless shelter. So if the son, who is obedient to father, if he goes and tries to bring them back, naturally father becomes happy, right? So same way, when we speak about Krishna, Krishna becomes happy because we are trying to bring others back to him. So this is the third reason why we should do, because it makes Krishna happy. And then the fourth reason, it makes oneself happy. That Munaya Sadhu Prashnoyam Bhavat Birloka Mangalam Yat Krita Krishna Samprashto Yenatma Suprasidati. That means this Krishna consciousness, when we preach, it even makes us happy. And this is like, proof of pudding is in eating. You speak something about Krishna to someone, you naturally feel that happiness. So, yes, so therefore we should do it unhesitantly. It is said that in spiritual world, all pleasures are available in abundance, except one. You know what? Preaching to someone. Because whom you are preaching, they are all Nitya Siddhas, right? Are you going to preach to Srimati Radharani or, Gopis or Manjiris? No. This can be done only in material world. That's why it is called as Bhavananda. In material world, there is no pleasure, as such we say, Dukkhalayam, Ashashvatam. But there is one pleasure. When you preach Krishna consciousness to someone, you will feel that joy. You will feel that, Bhavananda of, bringing him closer to Krishna. So therefore we should preach, therefore. So now, okay, so we saw these reasons. It makes a case we should do this service. In which mood we should do, that comes next. First of all, we have to be convinced that we are not preachers. We are like postmans. Prabhupada is real preacher. We take message from him. We hand over unadulterated. Only thing we have to do is don't change anything in between. Just deliver as it is. They said we have best product. We have to improve just packaging, the way we present. Right? We see, if we have to really get inspired about preaching, we see this missionary people. One family goes to one country, one village, where nobody knows anything about it, and they start just whole community there. If we see, they have only few stories about Jesus. We have so many pastimes about Krishna, and there are Dashawataras, and there is Lord Chaitanya, and they have just few teachings, which are more or less they have diluted to a moral level. And we have such a in-depth philosophy which can answer any question. So only thing we have to do is package it as per the audience and present it. So the first and foremost thing while sharing this Krishna consciousness, we don't say that we are preachers. It's that we are practitioners who are so happy practicing it that we want to share this joy with others. So for that, of course, first of all, we have to practice. We have to read Srila Prabhupada books. And then when naturally we practice, we feel that joy. And then we can share. So we have to just be like a postman. And also, amongst the callers, there has been a great debate about, whether the spiritual organization, should it be organized religion should be there or not. Because organization has its own, positives and negatives, right? But we have to understand, Srila Prabhupada has established such a movement that anyone with any capability can help in serving Krishna and help in preaching. So I may be, making some flower garlands back in, deity room, or I may be washing pots in a deity kitchen or big kitchen, or I may be watering the, the plants which are outside, It is still preaching, because when somebody enters this whole atmosphere, they see this mood of service. They see how Lord is in center and everybody coherently serving Krishna. So that itself attracts one. So it's not that, if, I am sitting on Vyasasana and giving class, that's only means I am preaching. No. Some thinker said that, I preach all the time, and whenever required, I open my mouth. It's why, preach by example. We have so many senior devotees here actually, I hardly see, Mother Gunavati, she has given classes or something. But anybody in the community and even outsiders, everybody can agree that she inspires so many of us, right? Just sincerely serving. And there are so many devotees like that. Within community we can see, right? So, we don't have to be, whatever part in this whole big machine, like in a machine there are small screws, right? Each has its utility, each has a purpose. So we may not be at the forefront. We may not be, we may not have that, say, abilities for say. But whatever position we are, we are still preaching. All these paintings devotees done. We had a Prabhupada festival last year, so many painters, came. Nobody even might not know, but there are people, just by seeing these pictures, they have become devotees, right? This BBT team, they are, doing so much in background. So, there may be some devotee who is lifting the trash and putting in the, dumpster of that, hold the cartons of books. Isn't it preaching? It is. It is, because overall, we are helping Srila Prabhupada to reach out to millions. So, we should be in that mood that, okay, let me, whatever capacity I have, yes, if I have capacity to speak, let me speak. But if not, let me at least do my part so that we can bring more and more souls to Krishna. So if we have this mood, then there won't be any inferiority complex. Oh, I cannot sing, or I cannot speak, or I cannot cook, or I cannot, do book distribution. No, Krishna has empowered all of us specifically to do certain things. What we have to do is that, just support them and then try to get as many souls as possible. It is said that, each one teach one while being taught by one. So we hear Krishna consciousness and we just repeat to somebody. It may be even a fellow devotee. It may be a Somebody has come to take a darshan and we just say, say, did you read Bhagavad Gita? I like this from Bhagavad Gita. So if we have this mood, it will attract many more souls. But if the mood is wrong, if the competitive spirit kicks in, puja labha pradishta, I want a post, I want, to be in front, I want to be glorified, all glories to assembled devotees, but some for me, If we have that tendencies, then it is said, Krishna Shakti Vinana hi Tara Pravartan. We will not be able to transform people's heart. But otherwise, if we just sincerely serve Krishna, if we sincerely follow our senior devotees' instructions, and sincerely pray to Lord that, oh Lord, I want to help in Srila Prabhupada's this missionary activities, So, Krishna and Prabhupada, they are very merciful. They are not asking us to go to some remote village of, Tanzania and start preaching. Of course, if we can do, that's great. But, whichever part we are in, just play our role sincerely and keep praying to Krishna that, okay, let me help someone, some way to bring him closer to you. That should be success of life. Srila Prabhupada writes in the introduction of, I think, Bhagavad Gita, he says, with this effort, even if one person becomes a devotee, we will consider this as a success. So you see, Prabhupada is putting so much effort with the expectation what? Even if one person becomes. So yes, while doing book distribution, calling people for program, there can be backups, we may get some opposition. Who cares, We keep continuing our job. We keep, doing our part. And with that, then what happens is that the whole, it acts as a big, machine, aeroplane. But each screw is important. Somebody may not be in front, somebody may be in back. But when everybody does it together in this mood of cooperation, then naturally it brings a sweet flavor to this amazing philosophy. And then people get attracted by this. So to summarize, we have seen that first of all, Brahmaji, he congratulated. We saw a couple of examples in Bhagavatam how whenever the devotees ask about Krishna, the speaker is very jubilant to speak because it is beneficial for the questioner, for hearer, and who is speaker, and for everyone. So that was even Brahmaji repeats that mood. And then we saw that Prabhupada is mentioning we should do missionary activities, means speaking about Krishna. So we saw the history of missionary activities, how in Vedic culture there was these activities present, but it was to elevate the people's consciousness. But in modern times, what happened that politicians used missionaries to propagate their own political agenda, so it got a negative connotation. And going forward, Prabhupada wants us to do this. Then why? We saw reasons. Lord Chaitanya has said, Srila Prabhupada has said, that we should preach. Then it pleases Krishna, it pleases us, it benefits us. And then in which mood we should do it. That we should not think we are big preachers or something. It's just we are practitioners who are sharing our good fortune to others. And we should understand this whole movement is a big preaching mechanism. So whichever part we are playing in, if we sincerely play that, and if we sincerely serve to best of our capability, whatever Krishna has bestowed to us, if we utilize that in service, then what happens? It brings a sweet mood to the whole community and whole movement, which attracts many people. Because outside it is, gopis, they say, we'll end with this prayer, Tava kathamrutam tapta jivanam kavibhiriditam kalmashapaham shravana mangalam shrimadatam bhuvi grinnanti ye bhurida janah. As gopis, they pray to Krishna, tapta jivanam, tava kathamrutam tapta jivanam. As outside, people are burning, in California we have so many forest fires, right? So, but your katha, Krishna's pastimes, Krishna's message is like a nectar shower on this miserable lives of, people. So, we should be a carrier of that. We first get drenched into it, we make our life successful, and then we should try to share to best of our capability. So, with this, would like to end here. Any questions, comments? Yes, Prabhu. You can speak, I'll try to repeat maybe. Yeah. True. True. Right. Right. Yeah. So Prabhuji is saying that if we always remember that Krishna is the source and we are just instrument, then there is no question of one thinking that I am superior, I am inferior. So yeah, that's true. But what happens is that all of us, we have a baggage of our past conditionings, and then in the jiva has come to material world because he want to be an enjoyer, he want to be a controller. So that same tendency can creep in even within devotional circle. I want to be in charge, I want to be preacher. For what? So that I get name, fame, glory. It's not generic statement, but at subtle level one may get affected with this. And therefore we see that in many spiritual organizations, many of the big time preachers, they leave the movement. Reason being that baggage. So to protect us, better to keep hearing this, and associating with devotees. Okay. Any other questions, comments? Okay. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे।